Greetings. Silver. So many choices. As a continuation of the Silver Basics series, this video discusses the wide variety of choices and types of silver that are available. And before we delve into the types of silver that you can find and purchase, you must first define what exactly are the two strategies involved in accumulating this metal. There is the silver stacking strategy, and that is the goal of accumulating silver as a way to preserve your wealth or hedge against economic instability. And then there is the collecting aspect. Now, both those worlds can overlap and often do. And so it's important to understand that when you do accumulate silver, that you are going to pay a wide variety of premiums based off of the type of silver that you purchase. So that's what this video is about, to give you an understanding of the different types. And we can start off with basically three different categories of silver that are out there. And that is silver that is round, or coins, and silver that are considered bars, and then silver of other shapes. And they can contain various different styles and shapes, as you can see here with this shaped silver that looks like a kitty. But the first aspect of it is coins and rounds. And essentially, if you are a silver stacker, you are going to want to accumulate probably some type of silver round or coin. And the most common of those is going to be government-issued bullion coins, such as you see here with the American Silver Eagle. However, there are also silver rounds as well that come in various different styles and brands. You have name brand generic silver rounds, and then you all have lesser known brand names. But basically, they were all 1 ounce typically is the most common size of silver out there, but they are in the form of these rounds. Now, you can also purchase government issued bullion in different sizes. This is a 2 ounce size, and then you can also find more collectible pieces with the 10 ounce varieties, such as you see here. There are various different sizes. You can go up as much as a kilo and even larger, but they're harder to find and they're harder to come by. But 10 ounce and kilo size rounds or coins are out there for sure in the marketplace. By and large, these coins or rounds, they are not necessarily limited to the round shape. This is a particular coin that is shaped like a triangle, but it is indeed a coin, and because it has a denomination on it, and it is backed by the issuing nation, although it may be produced by a different mint. But coins are silver rounds that have a denomination on them, and they can have different finishes and styles, such as this particular piece here has a reversed enhanced proof from the year 2019, and what makes it a coin is the fact that it is issued by a sovereign mint, the United States of America in this case, and it has a denomination on it. That means it's backed by the full faith and credit of that issuing nation. Here's another example of a coin that has the issuing nation and the denomination on the coin there. Now, So there's that. And most of these coins and rounds that I've shown you are pure silver. Pure silver all the way through and through. But there's also other types of silver that are accumulated for stacking purposes. And that would be silver that has been used in commerce. What I like to refer to as spending silver, or what Americans refer to as constitutional silver. This type of silver typically is not pure, but it has a balance of other metals to strengthen or in some form of debasement that has occurred over time. These types of coins are typically can be found for relatively decent premiums above spot, unless you find uncirculated versions or collector versions of those coins that are out there. Spending silver is a type of silver that has been utilized in commerce and has a wide variety of designs, and they can also have a varying level of purity. Some of them are 0.720, 50% silver, 80% silver, and the like. And finding it and accumulating it can be a challenge to keep up with how much silver you have by that weight. And there's a lot of different styles, many different nations and denominations. In the United States, we have the half dollar, we have the quarter, and the dime are in 90% silver. Now, there's another way to accumulate coins or silver, and that is by the utilization of bars. In other words, purchasing silver bars. And bars come in various different sizes as well, with 1 ounce being the most common size, but you can get them in gram designations as well. This is a 50-gram bar, but you can find them in 100 gram, 250 gram, and up in size. And you can get them in smaller sizes as well. I've seen bars as small as the several grains in size. That's right. The way to buy bars is typically by ounce, which is the standard, the English standard, or metric standard, which is utilization of grams and the like. But just like with coins, bars come in various different sizes and thicknesses. But here's an example of a privately issued bar that is measured in grains. And this is a Christmas art bar. There's privately issued art bars that are out there of various different sizes and styles and weights. Here's another 50-gram bar. And issuing agencies out there that have these, they definitely, there's a wide variety and no shortage of different themes as well on pieces as such. It's amazing all the different styles and sizes out there of bars. And typically bars, you will pay less of a premium over spot unless you are a collector. And collector bars, they definitely can go for quite a premium depending on the style and size. Bars are a fascinating and easy way to stack silver because they just stack on top of one another. And a lot of them don't have cases and the like as well. But you can find bars that have capsules and or cases and the like. And we see that a lot with some of the silver that you can find out there. Some of it comes in capsules. Some of it you can put in capsules. But a lot of silver comes in flips, where you can just put the coin or round right inside of the flip. But there's no shortage of bars and choices out there. It also comes in the form of being poured. And where silver is poured, and that is typically a higher premium that you will pay for the poured silver bars that are out there. But poured silver is a way to collect it in different style and it typically has this feeling to it that it is a more liquefied a view to it. That is the idea of poured silver, and it has uniqueness to it. Each piece is unique and different from the last. They have their own character and personality with each of these poured silver pieces that are found out there in various different producers and manufacturers. Some of them private individuals who do their own pours and sell to the community. Typically, you will pay a higher premium, sometimes much higher premium, and just as with any other kind of coins, depending on the collectability of the coin or round or style, you can pay a very low premium, or you can pay a very high premium. And sometimes you can find silver pieces that are in junk bins and with an odd silver content. It may not be known that it's silver, but it is. And you can find those out there in various different sizes, styles, and shapes. High premium silver is something that is accumulated mostly by collectors. And because of the finish, the rarity of the pieces, you will pay a higher price, and you may or may not make that back at the time of selling. But as a collector, you accumulate because of the joy of collecting, and that is your main motive. But like I said, silver can also be cast in different shapes and different styles out there, whether it be a sphere, whether it be an animal, or what have you. It can even be a figure of an historic character throughout history. And it can also be of various different fineness. Some of these are done in 925 silver. Others are done in pure silver. Typically, the purity is almost as widely ranged as the types that are out there as well, from pieces that are 10% silver to pieces that are 5/9 pure silver. So that gives you an idea of the type of silver that is out there. As to what you accumulate, well, that's a subject for another video as to strategies for stacking and accumulating silver. But for those of you new to silver, whether or not you find 1 ounce pieces that are flat and pressed like this or poured like this, you will be able to find and accumulate as you so desire and enjoy. Variety is the spice of life, they say, and there's no shortage of it if you are thinking about accumulating silver, if you're new to silver. But what you have to watch out for is the price that you pay and the price that you will get. And that is something to consider and will be talked about in another installment of Silver Basics. So there you have it. The variety of silver that is out there is quite vast. So many different styles, so many different shapes and sizes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. A multitude of gratitude to you all.